Dear students, today's our lecture is on difference between half wave and full wave rectifier circuits. In today's lecture, we discuss about half wave rectifier circuit, full wave rectifier with center tape transformer, and a bridge rectifier circuit, which is also a type of full wave rectifier, but it is not a center tape transformer. And we also discuss the advantages and disadvantages of all these circuits. What is a half-wave rectifier circuit? We have already in lecture number 3 and 4 uh, discussed about half-wave rectification, rectifier circuit and how it works. But at the start, we first discuss something briefly about half-wave rectifier circuit. Half-wave rectifier circuit uses a single diode to rectify, means convert signal from AC to DC, an input signal, and as the same suggests, only half of the input wave is transferred to the output. As you seen in the figure, in the positive half cycle and in the negative half cycle, the waveform shows the positive half and the negative half in the consecutive cycles. Now there are two types of full wave rectified circuit, and the first type is which is in front of you. It is the center taped full wave rectifier. So what is a center tape rectifier full wave rectifier circuit? A full wave rectifier uses 2 or 4 diodes to rectify an input signal. So in the previous slide, half wave rectifier uses only one diode, and full wave rectifier circuit uses 2 or 4 diodes. It depends on the type, but the type which we are discussed here now, it uses 2 diodes as it is shown in the figure, and as the name suggests, both half of the input wave, hence the name full wave, is transferred to the output. And you see at the output side, both cycles, positive and the negative, it appears at the output DC signal at the output side. A full wave rectifier is a circuit arrangement which makes use of both half cycles of input alternating current AC and convert them to direct current DC. Full wave rectifier can be constructed in two ways. The first method makes use of a center tape transformer, which is also shown in the figure, and 2 diodes. This arrangement is known as center taped full wave rectifier. The second method uses a normal transformer, means in this type we don't use center tape transformer, we use a normal transformer with 4 diodes. We discussed in the next slides, arranged as a bridge. This arrangement is known as a bridge rectifier circuit. In the next slides we discuss this type of rectifier also. Full wave rectifier theory. In a full wave rectifier circuit, we use 2 diodes. In the figure, there are 2 diodes, one for each half of the wave. A multiple winding transformer is used whose secondary winding is split equally into 2 halves with a common center taped connection. Dear students, as you see in this figure, with full wave rectifier theory, we use center tape transformer, and the secondary winding of the center tape transformer, here the violet arrow shows the center tape. This is the point C, this is the point C, and it divides the secondary winding into 2 halves due to 2 diodes. So secondary winding is split equally into 2 halves with a common center taped connections. Configuration results in each diode conducting in turn when its anode terminal is positive with respect to the transformer center point C. Produces an output during both half cycles. Full wave rectifier advantage is flexible compared to that of an half wave rectifier. Now we see full wave rectifier circuit in this slide. Full wave rectifier circuit consists of two power diodes connected to a single load resistor RL shown in the figure, with each diode taking it in turn to supply current to the load resistor. When point A of the transformer, as shown in the figure, is positive with respect to point C, which I already mentioned in previous slide, point C for center tape, which divide the secondary winding in two halves. Diode D1 conducts in the forward direction as indicated by the arrows also shown in the figure. The arrows which passes through diode D1 after forward bias and then pass through resistor RL. Diode D1 conducts in forward direction as indicated by the arrows. When point B is positive in the negative half of the cycle with respect to point C or C point, the diode D2 now conducts in the forward direction and the current flowing through the same resistor R is in the same direction for both half cycles of the waves which appear at the output side. The output voltage across the resistor R is the phasor sum of the two waveforms. It is also known as a biphase circuit. This circuit is also known as a biphase circuit. The spaces between each half wave developed by each diode is now being filled in by the other in full wave rectifier circuit. The average DC output voltage across the load resistor RL is now double that of the single half wave rectifier circuit and is about 0.637 V maximum of the peak voltage by assuming no losses. V maximum is the maximum peak value in one half of the secondary winding and Vrms is the RMS value. Here we discuss about the spaces between each halves. These are those spaces which is created in half wave cycle because only positive half cycles appear at the output side and the negative half cycle wasted. But in the full wave rectifier circuit, both cycles, positive and negative, they appear at the output side. It means now there are no spaces. So this is all about full wave rectifier circuit. Working of full wave rectifier circuit. The peak voltage of the output waveform is the same as before for the half wave rectifier circuit, provided each half of the transformer windings have the same RMS voltages. To obtain a different DC voltage output, different transformer ratios can be used. Means if anyone want a different DC voltage output level, means they can use different transformer ratios. Means different transformer ratios can change different DC voltages. The disadvantage of this type of full wave rectifier circuit is that a larger transformer for a given power output is required with two separate but identical secondary windings. Make this type of full wave rectifying circuit costly compared to the full wave bridge rectifier circuit.